Welcome back to the first episode. I don't know why I said welcome back, but welcome to the first episode of Helos Homies with Falcon, the owner and creator of Helos, and dear friend of mine, Bombr Sneakers. How are you?
Having me, bro.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks for coming. For those who don't know, Bombr Sneakers, King of Customs.
That's me.
King of Customs.
Or so they say.
Yeah, straight out of Penrith.
West Sydney,
Yeah, straight out of Penrith. Best to do it in customs. Dior's, Air Force Ones, Gucci, all of it.
Yeah, that's me, bro.
Best in the business. Now,
thank you.
TikTok famous.
Bro, shut up. I was talking about before, bro. If you got 50k on TikTok, shut the fuck up. You're not famous.
TikTok famous Bombr Marshall here.
Oh, shit. Yeah, nah, TikTok's alright, bro.
Yeah, TikTok's massive. I saw it today, 500k likes.
Yeah?
As a collective type of thing.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
Actual?
It was around that.
Shit, I gotta check it out.
Yeah.
I'll be on this week.
That's massive.
Nah, that's mad.
So, all those people that watch your TikToks, they have... Who's Bombr? Who is Bombr?
Bro, I'm just a creative from Western Sydney. Just trying to make things happen for me and my family. Trying to build a brand that will last centuries to come and have a name that will be remembered by many.
Yeah. That's sick. That's it, eh? That's it. That's Western Sydney as a whole now.
Western Sydney, they were built different. Bro.
Yeah. So, growing up, where are you from?
So, everyone thinks I'm born in England, but I was conceived in England and born in Blacktown. It's such a dead story, but that's right. Yeah. And grew up in St. Mary's. So, yeah, grew up in the 2760. I love St. Mary's, bro. It was good and had good memories there.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You went to Doms?
Unfortunately.
Yeah. For those listening, if you don't know about St. Doms, you'll definitely know about it in due time.
I'll send your kids there.
Yeah.
Go to public school. Learn what you want to learn. Shit. So
you went through school at Doms wise. Now, for people that don't know, Doms famous for Penrith players essentially.
Yeah, a lot of the footy boys were there.
But you went through school with Bam Bam or nah?
Same year as Bam Bam in classes.
Yeah, right.
So me and Ty were. Ty actually come over from Kingswood. I'm not sure. He's year 8 or 9.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, went a few classes together, and he's always been a character, bro.
Yeah.
Same person.
Yeah. Footy boys wise.
I'm trying to think. Not Malachi Zelezniak, Dallin.
Yeah.
Watini Zelezniak.
Yeah.
They were in my homeroom. Oh, Malachi was anyway. Older boys. Michael Jennings was there when I was year 7.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, I can't remember too much because I wasn't big into NRL. I was all about soccer or football.
Yeah.
But it was a good school. It was a good school. But bro, I wanted to learn what I wanted to learn.
Yeah.
I wasn't I wasn't into
4 subjects.
Yeah, like 4 subjects. I was creative. Sit me there. I'll just sit and sketch Bombr all day.
Yeah.
My graffiti tag, just Bombr.
Yeah.
And draw like faces.
That's mad.
And shit.
That
was me.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, it's just that's the whole thing that I always talk to people. I'm like, learn what you want to learn.
Yeah, that's why TAFE's mad.
Yeah.
People don't talk about it enough. That's why TAFE's the best.
Yeah, what's good about TAFE?
You can finite a skill.
Yeah.
If you go to uni, you just get a very broad degree. But at TAFE, you can go properly learn something.
About TAFE. So when I come back from the UK, I was at Norwich City on a trial there. So, just for listeners, my background, like growing up, I was a soccer player.
Yeah.
And I was overseas for a little bit.
Talk about more, but
bro,
the people need to know.
It's like, it's just a failed fucking football story, bro. Like, come on, like, it doesn't mean shit. But I come back from Norwich, and my mum's like, you got to go do your HSC because I left in year 10 to go overseas.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, I don't want to go. What's for? Like, you got to get a good job. I'm like, I know how to make money. I'll make it happen.
Yeah.
She sent me anyway. Long story short, end up going there. But I'd go into one class, and then I'd leave the class. I'd sit downstairs on my MacBook and just listen to UK rap or UK grime at the time.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I'm not learning this shit. This is not for me. But yeah, just used to go there. But 10 hours going to do the class and just walk home. Mum goes, how was TAFE? Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Man.
So the gap, I don't even know this about you. There's a gap between where football didn't work out and where Bombr started.
Yeah.
What was that?
Bro.
Was it painting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like my limbo time.
Yeah.
But in between then also, that's where I got really creative, like in my spare time.
Yeah.
So I've always been heavily into my training and keeping my mind stimulated. But I started a brand called Knack.
Yeah, right.
And like I was doing a lot of street art and putting up like 6 meter paste ups and artworks, like just rocking up to 7-Eleven and making artwork and have people talk to me. I'm like, no, just an artwork from the council. Yes.
Yeah.
But I was doing pretty well with that. But what happened was I didn't know how to run a business.
Yeah.
So this is what happened in that limbo period. NAC was all I was doing, and also painting.
Yeah.
But NAC was such a lesson doing all that stuff.
Yeah.
And one of the most profound moments in that whole little limbo stage of doing street art and graffiti and learning how to do a business is I had a meeting with a millionaire from Mossman.
Yeah, fuck.
So
I swear I've heard this, eh?
So I might have told you a long time ago, and it's just how things happen. Like, you think it's gonna... I was painting this guy's house, bro, and he's like, I was like, oh, I like your artwork. And he goes, oh, do you do art? I'm like, yeah, I'm a street artist. This is it. Yeah, he ended up really taking a liking to what I was doing. And he liked that I was like from Western Sydney and like a mischievous little kid. Getting up to no good.
Yeah, they love it now, eh?
Like,
Western Sydney.
He's like, fuck, I want to invest in you. I'm like, Dad, this guy wants to invest in me? Fuck, this is it. I'm breaking it up, bro. Oh, boys, get ready. We're going. But yeah, it ended up, I had a big meeting at the Ivy.
Yeah.
And he goes, dress in your tracksuit, just rock up to the Ivy. And I had a meeting at the Ivy with Brett Whitford. You can Google him. Fucking mega rich and top bloke. Yeah. He come from nothing and made shit happen for him. Anyway, and then there was Mark Latham.
Yeah, right.
Politician. Yeah. And Bolt Report. That's the show it was called. But anyway, someone from Sky News. Yeah. And they wanted to make a story about me. And I was like, okay, fuck, this is mad. You never heard this before, have you?
No, I knew you had the meeting. That was it.
You don't know about this Sky News shit,
Nah.
Anyway, they wanted me to do an artwork for Mark Latham, who just got in trouble for being outspoken on Channel 7 to do something. I don't know what it was. But I was like, yeah, fuck, I'll do it. So I done an artwork for the Archibald Prize. Yeah. And that's nuts. Bro, I'd done this artwork, and I just remember I set up a little home studio. My dad helped me. Yeah. And every day I was sketching. And I was really good at realism artwork. Yeah. So I done that, added my NAC street art into the thing, and met up with Mark, and we took a photo, and I done some stuff with him in there. Yeah. Have you got the photo still? Probably not on this phone, but I'll find it for you and I'll send it to you. Yeah, we're chucking that up. But yeah, when it come to announcement day, mine didn't even make the first cut. So they made this massive story about how they only favour the privileged art students. Yeah, right. And they completely just suppress the kids actually trying to make shit happen. Yeah, from nothing, right? Yeah. I was like, fuck yeah. And then next minute, bro, I'm on Sky News, but belly on, like full belly on, a photo of me and my artworks. I'm like, Dad, record this shit. And then I go into the news agents the next day, the Australian newspaper, like as big. You're on the front, bro. I mean, not on the front, but I'm in the second or third page. Yeah, it's fucking whole article nuts. About NAC, and God's honest truth, bro. I thought, fuck yeah. And the whole meaning behind doing it, how I was gonna make money is I read the Shepherd Fairy book, Obey the Bread. Yeah. And wanted to put my artworks everywhere. People took a liking to it. Yeah. And I'd sell shirts. Yeah. But I didn't know how to run a business. I didn't know how to balance the creative side to the business side. Yeah. And that's where it failed for me. Yeah. But I took so many lessons for it. Now. Yeah, that's nuts, eh? Yeah. You learn that growing, I'm still learning. I'm 22. And that's what it is. Yeah. Success is the story. Yeah. 110%. 110%. The journey is like all of it, bro. Yeah. So at what point did you, after the newspaper thing happened, what was next? Just painting. Yeah. Just still painting, and I had a soccer academy. I was pretty successful. I remember seeing that, eh? Yeah, that was pretty successful. It was rewarding to me because the money was alright. Yeah. But at the same time, I loved giving back. Yeah, where'd you see it at? Where'd you play it, set it up at? It was in Camden. Yeah, right. So around Camden, Campbelltown area. Yeah, man. Yeah, I had a good friend of mine who I lived with, and who was actually my strength and conditioning coach when I was playing. Yeah, right. Ended up working with me, and we had about 6 teams. Yeah, and also nuts. Another 50 kids that train on the side as well. Yeah, it's nuts. But yeah, that's what I done in between. Yeah. But painting, bro. Dad, I love you, but fuck that shit, bro. Never pick up a paintbrush. Sometimes you ring me, oh, you want to come hang up? No, bro, I make good money. I'm doing all right. I'm sweet.
Yeah, so painting wise,
Yeah.
you're painting houses just normally.
Bro, painting houses, painting shops in Westfields,
Yeah, all of that.
just like,
And then you had
that's
the
where I
creative
learned-
side of you.
yeah, but what was good about painting, my dad, he's a smart man. Like,
Yeah.
he'll show you this is hard work.
Yeah,
You don't want to fucking be here.
Yeah, yeah.
So work, if you don't want to chase
Do
your
it,
dreams
yeah, do
and
this.
work your ass off, this
Yeah.
is where you're going to be, lad.
Yeah.
Waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and sometimes you go, oh, we can do this other job tonight, or we can do it on Saturday. But like, nah, let's do it tonight. And then you end up doing like all the way through. And then you go, jokes, we're going to do another job on Saturday. Like, I remember starting at 5, finishing at 3 the next morning, having a 45-minute sleep and going back to work. But that was one of his lessons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taking on the chin.
Yeah, bro.
That's
like
Australia, right? That is
and
Western
respect to all the
Sydney.
tradies, lads.
Yeah, yeah.
They're
Respect
doing
to
they're
tradies,
doing
bro.
it for us.
Yeah, bro. Because I like my wake up's nothing. I wake up at 6 for work.
Yeah, that's me
But
too.
like, I get to like where I need to be by 6:45, and
Yeah.
like, tradies are in full swing.
Bro,
Like,
they don't stop.
yeah, like they're fully going.
Yeah.
At 7 a.m. they're waiting so they can turn that
Massive
jackhammer on
respect
and
for
shit
the
like that.
tradies, man.
Oh,
They know how to keep the graph
Like,
pumping.
that-
They know how to keep it going.
and for kids like that in Western Sydney and whatnot, being a tradie is not that bad.
Bro,
Great pay.
and it's a good like pathway into having your own business.
Yeah,
Doing something out of that.
yeah,
Building
110%.
homes or
Yeah,
being an interior designer, or I don't know.
yeah.
Just doing
There's,
some shit like
there's a
that.
guy in Yellow Rock that like I was good mates with him, but his older brother ran an excavation business.
Yeah.
And when I was like 16, when he told me, I was like, oh, like cool, like he most probably does alright for
Probably
himself.
killing it now.
Millionaire by
Ah, bro.
25.
That's it.
It's nuts.
That's fucking mad.
In assets too,
Yeah,
not
that's
cash
it.
flow,
Yeah.
just pure assets. And like,
That's it, bro. It's just
How do
the
you
whole
do it?
thing, but if you're gonna do something, do it properly. And
Yeah.
you'll always be fine,
yeah. That's what I learned with Helos.
Yeah.
You do things properly,
bro.
or
And
just
even
don't
if
do
you're not
them.
making money,
Yeah,
you fucking do it properly.
yeah,
Because they
When you-
reward you later on.
yeah, 110%.
No shortcuts, man.
Yeah.
That's it.
So you talk about painting.
Yeah, bro.
Where did the sneaker customization?
So I've always been into sneakers, and this is like my whole thing. So when I was playing in the UK and I'd come back on my Christmas break, I'd always have the freshest. We call them like crepes, yeah.
yeah,
Freshest crepes, bro. Come home because JD wasn't here. It wasn't a thing here.
yeah,
I would go to JD, Foot Asylum in the UK,
yeah,
bring the freshest trainers, and I feel good.
yeah.
Like, feel good. And it was the whole thing of like, I want to still be creative.
Yeah.
But make an income, and also make people feel good. Like,
Yeah.
and my mate, big up Ryan, like he started customizing when we were playing at Stockport together.
Yeah.
And he's like, you should take this back to Oz. And I asked him, and I'm like, fuck, like I don't know, like people are not really into trainers here yet. And it
Yeah.
ended up falling in, like into like perfect. Like the timing was so perfect, because fashion was picking up.
Yeah.
Music industry was picking
2016, eh?
up. Around then.
Yeah. 2016 was a big year for
bro,
this country.
Like, and
Yeah.
then I was just like, fuck it, I'll do it. Like, just got a vintage bag, cut it up, bro.
Yeah.
Sold it, and people like fuck taking interest. Like, what the hell is this shit?
Yeah.
One of my friends at the time was just like getting people to share on their story.
Yeah,
and
that's
that.
mad. That's mad.
And then it's become like, it was fulfilling for me because people would get it, post on their story, and I know they loved it.
Yeah.
I'm not sending you just something random. Like,
Yeah,
I put
yeah.
my time and effort into it. Like,
110%.
I fuck up so
Package.
many carts, lose money on off carts. Like,
Yeah.
but it's creative and fulfilling for me, and also for the consumer.
Yeah. So when you started, first shoe,
Yeah,
what was that?
LV.
Yeah, on
I
Nikes.
fucked it. Yeah,
Yeah.
fucked it. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, tell a lie. It was LV Vans, and I fucked it. I've still
Yeah.
got the shoe because I kept it
Yeah.
just to remind me where I started, bro. If you look at the cuts
They're
on this
massive.
shit,
Yeah.
oh my.
Your
yuck,
Vans
disgusting.
Is that your most popular cut?
Yeah.
Because I see it around.
It's
One of my
Vans.
boys wears them all the time.
Dior.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I sent you a video once.
Yeah,
And
I'm not good with names, but probably know.
you're there, bro.
Actually, I remember you sending me.
Yeah, we're at the Bav, bro. He's standing there and he's wearing his Vans, and I was like, because I'd only met you recently at
Yeah.
that time, like a few months before, and then behind me, Bomber's face in a sticker, and then on the
I
pole
remember
next
the
to us is a
video,
Bomber
yeah,
face on the pole.
The stickers, man,
Holy
they work
fuck,
good.
that is marketing.
Because it's like 7 points of contact.
Yeah.
Me and Nick always speak about it. How can we get 7 points of contact here? Through conversation,
Yeah.
through visuals, through a song. Like,
Yeah.
That's why I don't try to be cocky, but when I introduce myself, I always Bombr.
Yeah.
That's the brand.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you speak in a sentence to someone else.
Yeah,
on this
yeah.
podcast, you'll talk about Bombr.
Yeah, yeah.
And then somehow, bro,
You'll
I'm
get
telling
across
you,
someone
it'll
else.
come full circle and someone
Yeah.
buys something from me.
Yeah, yeah, 110%. Well, one of my mates bought directly from, like, my story of just being in your studio.
Oh, I swear.
Yeah, Dill. He was just like,
Yeah,
oh,
mate.
fuck, like,
Nah, respect.
I've seen that.
Legend,
Yeah. And he'll buy more. He loves it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, like, he, yeah, like, even like me and Cammy, because I remember when I clicked on your page, there wasn't that many mutuals. And then after it, it's just that, like, seeing people, like, there's a personal side to you.
Yeah.
And then all these people just hopped on it and you're like, fucking.
Yeah.
And then they buy them and you're
Yeah.
like, wow, that's mad. Like,
It's worked well, bro. Like, even though heaps of people were like trying to jump on the same
Yeah.
thing that I'm doing, like everyone's gonna make money, so it doesn't really phase me.
there's room for everyone.
There's room for everyone, bro.
But the best will always come out on top.
That's what I try
Yeah.
to do, you know.
Yeah,
I
110%.
try to be the best anyway.
Speaking of the best,
Yo.
a quick shout out to Nico Films.
Bruv, that's my brother.
Yeah.
He's the GOAT, bro.
Yeah.
That's where Bombr sneakers changed, bro.
Yeah, so
I was taking photos on my fucking iPhone, bro. Selling like maybe 5 shoes a week. Still making good cash.
yeah, that's
I met
decent.
Nick, and bro, he goes,
Different.
you know what we're going to do? Delete everything. I'm
Yeah.
like, what? I just got this photo. I got like 50 posts, mate. He goes, delete everything. Start again.
So how'd you meet him?
Through a mutual friend, Paul Zilla, he makes my stickers.
Yeah,
Writes, he's a mad artist as well. He's like, you should hook up with this young kid. He's worked with like Tony Hawk and stuff.
yeah,
And I'm like, oh yeah, mad. Ended up meeting him, bro. We just clicked straight away.
yeah, man.
We done a little video and he wasn't happy with it.
Yeah,
So we ended up doing another video in the city and just click, bro. And his creative mind is, we're like two peas in a pod, man. Like,
Yeah.
exactly the
yeah,
same.
he's get along, eh?
Oh, bro, like if I'm having a shit day, I know he is too.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, it's one of those.
yeah,
Our girlfriends get upset because
yeah,
two alike, you know.
yeah,
But yeah, bro, he's the go, and he's helped me a lot, and still to this day he'll ring me every day, make sure.
yeah,
And I'll do the same for him.
yeah.
But we're trying to make something happen together, you know. And I think
Yeah.
we're on the right path, and we will.
Bro, funny story about me and Nick.
Yeah.
Back in the day, I used to like he was king.
Yeah.
2014. If you rode your bike, scooter, and you're from Sydney, you knew who Nick Films was.
Yeah.
So when Flat met him, I was like, what the fuck? How'd Flat meet him? And Flat was in the videos at the time, so that's how and he picked Flat to work with him and like got Flat a far way too.
Yeah.
But like one of the boys, his dad was a security guard at the time. And Nick went to some RSL, some like just for a night to eat, whatever. One of the boys, his dad's like, oh, there's Nick guys here that you always speak about and show me his videos. So one of the boys has got a photo of his dad with Nick, like fanboying, back in 2014, bro. So that's Nick puts the story up of what I got him on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
I put that on my close friends because like I can't put that on my main story.
Yeah.
Otherwise something will happen to me. And he just messaged me. He's like, hey, how fucking crazy is that?
Yeah,
Like 6
man.
years ago, we were fanboying that my dad met him, and now like he's just kicking back.
It's nuts,
He's the GOAT, bro.
You know what, bro? He still gets like fanboyed.
Yeah,
We'll be
yeah.
out in public. We went bowling last year. It's a fam night out. And I see these young lads like next to us, like sussing us.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, this kid's sweet. And then this kid comes over to me. He's like, oh, he's at Nick Air Films. I'm like, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Do you want me to introduce you?
Yeah.
He's my mate. Still gets it to
Right.
this day.
I
We
don't-
call it, we always gun fingers. Like,
Yeah.
oh, you just had a Nick Air moment.
Yeah.
Or he'll go, I just had a bomber moment. Like,
Bro, I don't think Nick realizes how much he did for people. Like-
yeah. He doesn't get enough. Or I think he gets recognition, but doesn't get enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, I don't think people realize like how much he did for Sydney.
Yeah.
Because now, so what people see with Sydney now is they see like, they see 1-4, Leroy, all these people, but before those, they are creatives.
Yeah.
Before all of them, there wasn't that many, and Nick was the one killing it in the videography, photography space.
Yeah.
And then like obviously he worked for some like unbelievable projects.
You'll probably wait for him to come talk to you about.
Yeah, I'd rather him tell. Yeah, I'd rather him fucking tell those
stories.
Yeah, and like the people he's met and shit. Because I've only met him 3 or 4 times, I think.
Yeah.
But Cameron has told me like who he's met, just
Yeah.
names, and you're like, holy fuck.
Yeah,
man.
but that's what I love about him, bro. Never flexes.
Yeah,
He won't tell you.
I don't think he'd ever tell me unless I
He
asked.
won't tell you, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I love about him. And I didn't really find out. And I remember like he told me a story. I won't name the artist, but
Yeah,
I'll tell you after this.
yeah.
And he'd be like, what the fuck? I literally handbrake my car. I'm like, fucking who?
Yeah,
And he goes, yeah, it's so-and-so. I'm like, bro. He didn't tell me. I've
Yeah.
been close mates to him for ages.
Yeah.
That's what he's like, and that's why I respect him.
yeah,
He don't flex, like, doesn't try to, gain extra clout or
Yeah.
whatever. It's just
Keeps to
naturally
himself
keeps
too.
himself.
Yeah. But lesson taken from that is get yourself someone who pays fine attention to details.
Bro, pay the money.
Yeah.
If someone's good at it, pay the money.
Yeah. Outsource it.
That will work.
Time is value.
That's it.
Business wise, biggest lessons. And how'd you come this far?
Bro, I'm still learning now.
Yeah. Reading?
Always, bro, I'm a massive bookworm.
Yeah.
People wouldn't realize how many. If you come inside to my house,
I see you post stories and you see the books in like.
you see, I will never post what I'm reading. Though.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, yeah, I try to keep it to myself.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I feel good when I'm like nurturing the youngins. Like,
Yeah.
they talk to me and I got the answers, right?
Yeah, you got knowledge.
But all the time, it's always for me. I read self-help. Like, I got introduced to the law of attraction and stuff when I was younger. My mum was big on that.
That's
God
mad.
bless her soul. Like, she introduced me into that stuff when I was young, like visualizing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I'm also big on the ancient texts, Stoicism,
Yeah,
Marcus
right.
Aurelius. I just finished
Fuck.
Marcus Aurelius' book and all his writings. But one of my favorite books was The Alchemist.
Yeah, right. What's it about?
I can't remember. I don't want to say his last name because I don't want to
Yeah, butcher it.
butcher it. But it's about. It's just. It's not even. Like, it's not real. It's just a story. Like.
Yeah, yeah.
But you take
A lot from it.
a lot from it. Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
take like a lesson from that.
110%.
I recommend that to any, especially.
I'll get onto it.
I'll buy you a copy.
I'll grab it.
No, I'll buy you a copy. That's my gift to you. Any youngin that wants to learn something, always stuck with in their life, read The Alchemist.
Yeah, that's man.
Take everything from it, and I'm not even going to spoil it. Just read it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll get onto that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I finished what was it? I finished Atomic Habits.
Yeah.
Subtle
I'll go
Art.
through that. See, I'm kind of hit and miss.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling the book.
Yeah.
I'll just wait because it's not ready. I'm not ready for it, and it's not ready for me.
Yeah, right.
So did you like it?
I liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mum gave it to me.
See, I do all that shit already.
Yeah.
Bro, every morning the bed's
See,
immaculate.
I don't. But
If I finish making shoes, everything's stacked neatly.
yeah.
Like little habits that I take.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I slack off from time to time, but I know how to get back and actually doing these things. Cold showers. Like, I don't flex this shit, but I do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I don't need to tell you.
Do you think it's a key to success, those habits?
Bro, you gotta do something hard every day.
Yeah.
And even if it's cold shower or go train, like,
Yeah.
do something that's hard, and I swear to you will move forward. Keep momentum.
Yeah.
If you don't keep momentum, you're gonna be stagnant.
Yeah.
And you don't want to be stagnant because you're gonna go fucking nowhere.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
That's very true. Yeah, I finished 12 Rules of Life.
By Jordan Peterson?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got that in my collection.
Yeah, love that bloke.
And he's a don, bro.
Yeah.
See, I'm not ready for that.
Have you
yet.
seen him? Did you see him on Rogan recently?
No, I've seen a few of his episodes on Rogan.
Oh, bro, his latest episode talked about his life. And fuck, you don't realise how fucking hard he's got it.
Yeah.
He was like...
Because he cops it a bit, eh?
Oh, he cops it. It's not even that. It's nothing to do with that. It's actually his physical health and his daughter.
Oh,
his
swear.
daughter almost died.
Yeah.
And he and then he was talking about like how he was like bedridden for ages and stuck on essentially I can't remember the drug, but it's like one of the opioids that like kills a lot of young Americans and shit. And he was just talking about all that, and you're like, and then you think about like what he writes and we talks about on podcasts. You're like, holy fuck, this bloke every morning is in a war.
Yeah.
And every day wakes up and he delivers such well articulated. Yeah.
People don't know a lot of my backstory, and I don't. And one of a lot of the stoicisms talk about it is whatever you're going through, someone's going through something 100 times harder.
Yeah.
So just fucking crack on.
Yeah, 100.
Just move forward, bro.
Yeah.
I feel that's mad. Yeah, I've got 12 rules of life. But like I said, when it comes to reading, I'm very intuitive. Like, whatever I feel that I go to.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I'll be consumed by it, and I'll sometimes go back 10 pages.
Yeah.
To be really invested in what
I got to read them twice.
Have to.
Yeah.
So I heard someone talk about that you got to read a book 7 times. I'm like, bro, I'm not reading a book 7 times.
Yeah, fuck that.
But you take what you need from it, you know?
Yeah.
You don't need to force that shit.
So, biggest business lesson for some, like, let's say some kid right now is like, I want to start a business in media, whatever, clothes, whatever.
Yep.
Biggest lesson.
You got to spend the money to make money.
Yeah.
Accept everything and expect nothing.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times at the beginning, I do something. I'm like, if I do it this way, I'm going to get this outcome.
Yeah.
That's not how it works, bro. You just do it and accept it for what it is. Whatever comes from it, you accept it, but never expect anything.
Yeah, that's man. Yeah, I think biggest one I've learned is criticism over compliments.
Yes.
My
100%.
brother's around your age.
Yeah.
Yeah, around your age. biggest critic, but fuck, if he tells you something's like, it gives you that like honesty of if something's actually like good.
Yeah.
Like he'll let you know, and then you know you've got something there.
Yeah.
But like, criticism over compliments, I think, is the biggest thing in this industry.
Really, so go back to the Stoics, like very, very still with it, you know.
Now, Bombr Sneakers collaborations.
Yo,
I went through them today.
did ya?
Yeah.
Fuck, you done some study, like.
This
guy's a future Joe Rogan. Spotify. Get ready, bro.
I had to do some study. So, all right, Panthers boys.
Yep.
We obviously got Jerome Bizarre.
Yeah.
We go to 1-4. You know, and you've gone to JMs and Spenny for obviously
I've
the
done
others.
Cleary as well.
Yeah.
Cleary was the first. Big up, Cles, because he helped me.
Yeah.
Skyrocket the business off the bat.
And Chilling It was another one.
Chilling It, yeah. He reached out to me.
Yeah, that's mad.
That's another thing too for the youngins. Like sometimes you don't need to force that. If you're doing something right, they'll come to you.
Yeah.
But Chilling It, nice guy, man.
Yeah. And the Jerome ones. Now, for people that may not know about Bombr yet, essentially what he does is take
vintage materials off carts.
And put them onto shoes. But for Jerome, it was different.
Yeah, I know. It was hard because one, he's sponsored by Adidas, and their silhouettes are different to what I usually use, like Air Forces, Vans.
Yeah, so the material's different.
Yeah, so I got a Stan Smith.
Yeah,
and he loves anime, and I seen another youngin, and he done the paints for him.
Yeah,
and a big up. I can't remember his name, but he done really good artwork.
Yeah,
and I thought, fuck, I can do that.
Yeah,
but I can just draw it on my iPad and then stitch it on, which I'm good at.
Yeah,
I can draw, but for longevity, I want it stitched and leather on leather.
Yeah.
So yeah, done a Vegeta for him.
So that was stitched.
I was stitched on. So I drew that artwork.
Yeah.
On Procreate, and then finalized it. Got it printed.
Yeah.
Onto leather, cut around it, and then got it stitched.
Yeah, that's nuts. Yeah.
And but yeah, done it for him and he loved it. And he's up, man. I still talk to him nearly every second day. Like always some my stories and that. That's
he's mad, eh?
Boys around the area, bro, they support
him, Critter, Bizza.
All Donnies, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, good blokes.
So do you would you're a bit older than them, eh?
Oh, I'm not too sure. Fuck, I'm getting there.
Yeah. What about Dugan? How'd that come about?
Dukes, he bought a pair, and I'm like, bro, I'll get you a pair. Like,
yeah, that's mad.
You don't need to buy that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, if you're gonna help me, let me help you back now. Like, let me give you a free pair. So done him a Bape custom Air Force. And we just become good friends, and then
I seen you playing golf with him.
Yeah, we played around the golf.
Yeah.
He beat me, fucking bastard, beat me. But top bloke.
Yeah,
another genuine dude.
Yeah.
You know, and just worked his
comes across as it.
Yeah, just worked like a lot of people look at him with like tattoos and that.
Tattoo footy player, bro. People so quick to cast judgment.
Mate. Gentleman. And a hard worker.
Yeah.
So big up Dukes, man. They had top bloke.
Yeah, that's
got
mad.
a lot of love for Dukes.
In the 1-4 collaborations.
Spenny and JMs.
You reach out to them?
This is what happened, bro. I was at a cafe having my morning coffee. Cassandra's St. Mary's. Yeah. And I seen Spenny, and I'm like, I'm not a person to like. I don't want to be rude when someone's eating. Yeah. But I'm like, I need to go talk to him, bro. And just say thank you for what you've done for the area. Yeah. And bro, let me give you something to say thank you from everyone in the area, not just me. And I went up to him and I said, bro, I'm Bombr, this, that, like I do this. And he's like, yeah, keen. And he messaged me as soon as he left. Yeah. It took a while for him to finally get it going because in between all that, JM's followed me. Yeah. And then I ended up having breakfast with JM's before even doing Spenny's shoes. Fuck. Because I wanted to do a vest for JM's for a video. But it's a bit sketchy with them and bulletproof vests because I wanted a bulletproof vest and I don't know the legal stuff behind it, but they can't be
police
caught with
loves
them. Yeah, so we couldn't do that. So I ended up getting Spenny's shoe done, and then after that we done a YouTube video which cranked, and then we done linked up with JM's. I done him a tailwind. Tailwind.
Yeah, that's mad.
They're brothers, man, for life.
Yeah, that's sick. Like, the boys. I seen them. So we were at Manly once. No, so wait, I was at your studio once, and me and Cameron parked on the other side of St. Mary's. Yeah. So on the other side of the gym. Yeah. And we drove through the main street, and JM's, like we'd been walking, and JM's was like right behind me, and I turned around, and I was like, "Fuck!" Like the bloke's got his headphones on. I looked at him, and he like already knew like this kid's clearly just spotted me. Yeah. I was like, hey, whatever. I was like, hey mate, just kept walking with Cameron. And I had to pull, I had to pull like Cameron a bit. I was like, hey, it's not fanboy, it's fuck off.
Yeah. He's gonna talk his ear off.
Yeah. Cameron fucking giving me his opportunity's gone, man. And then I was like, oh, we'll drive. Like, we had to drive back to Main Street to St. Mary's. And he's standing there, and we just pumped brakes and caddies, and they thought it was a fucking 2 white kids from fucking Springwood.
Bro, they love it.
They love it. And Marley, I think his name is.
Yeah.
He thought it was one of, he was pissing himself.
Yeah.
But, bro, they're so down to earth. And
Bro,
then,
and that's what I like about them boys. Like, their boys are like brothers to them.
yeah, you see
They
that.
all, when I had breakfast with JMs, there was about 9 boys there.
Yeah.
And I rocked up and just noticing the subtle things. Like, me and JMs just clocked eyes, and we made sure we were having a proper conversation.
Yeah.
And not losing interest in one another.
Yeah.
It sounds a bit romantic, but that's legit.
Yeah,
like, that's a respectful thing.
Yeah.
Especially being from the area.
Yeah.
You don't look down when people are talking to you.
Yeah.
But a lot of boys will say goodbye, and I say, love you, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I love that shit.
Yeah.
Because they're not there for the fame. They're there because they're brothers, man. Like,
Yeah. You see that. You see the same guys every video.
Yeah.
Insta posts, stories.
Yeah, they're there, bro. They're ride or dies.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of group you want to have around you. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, they're going big. Yeah, and then I seen him, bro. We're at Manly once, and I was speaking to you about Jake, my friend. So his grandmother knew their grandmother, so they met Jake a few times before, like, it all blown up type of thing.
Yeah.
And we're at Manly, and we're on El Camino. So at the wharf, you got El Camino on top, and you got Manly Wharf Bar down the bottom. And I walk down into the wharf bar to meet a mate, and we go in, and Jake comes with me, and we go to the bar, and I'm standing there suspending. I was like, oh, holy fuck, like, I love your music, eh? Like, fuck, you're big. And he looked at me, he's like, I was like, fuck, you're big. Bear in mind, I'm 6'4", 130 of the best.
Yeah.
So he's looked back at me like, the fuck's this kid talking to me about big? And all his mates are there, and they were like apprehensive. And I was like, I just, said hi. And then I walked out the back, and JN's was there. I was like, oh, can I get a photo? And he'd been drinking. And then, bro, I was going to get a photo with him, and as I'm getting a photo, he sees Jake, and he just ditches the whole photo. Like, I was with my mate Jack as well.
Yeah.
But as soon as he saw Jake, it was like an immediate respect of like this is a kid I know. Yeah. He just went straight up to him, had a full conversation. You're like,
bro.
You can tell, like, he didn't, like, it wasn't disrespectful what he did at all, and it was very much like, hey, just give me a second, I know this kid.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, funnily enough.
That's what happens to a lot of people when it comes to fame. Like, the people that they knew before are famous. If they're not a real one, bro, they'll think they're bigger than what they are. Yeah. But what I love about 1 boys, they're from the area, ride or die.
Yeah.
They're repping 2-7.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they love kids from fucking the beaches.
They
respect.
Yeah, White P mentioned it yesterday.
Yeah, I've seen that chat, yeah. But they will drop, if they know you, they don't really disrespect, but I know this guy and I'm going to give him some time. Yeah. Like, I'm James from 1 I'm a big deal, but we still fuck with the boys.
Yeah, the pioneer.
That's it.
Yeah, that's mad, eh?
Yeah, they got a big respect for them, and even to this day we chat every now and again. They're really busy, but they'll give me the time of day. They're good boys.
How do you feel about being a? So when I look at, like, the 2-7 movement, FTA, 1-4. And the artists at large as well, like Fez and Young Six and stuff like that. But then I look on the other side, and we got the 2-7 project, and then we got the Panthers boys. That's how I view the whole 2-7 movement. How do you feel being, like, a part of that type of thing? Do you ever take a notice of it?
Bro, but
and Bam Bam, of course.
Yeah. Big up Ty, like, he's helping all of it. 2-7 project, FTA, like, everyone.
Yeah.
Like 1-4.
How mad is it? Like, pre-fight, the W goes up.
Bro,
that's it.
He's the general.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's an honor, bro, because what we're trying to do is help everyone from the area who want to do something different, who don't want to be a part of the stuff that goes on in the hood. You know what I mean? They don't want to be drug dealing.
I'm from Wimberley, but well aware of what happens.
Bro, like, growing up, I had mates getting shot. I don't tell people that story because it's just normal, bro. Yeah. Like, mates dealing, and then next day you find out. Yeah. Like, there's been shot, bro. Like, you don't want. It's normality. Yeah. You want to give someone a different outlook. So we want to give, like, Nico's already doing it, bro. He's getting youngins and helping them and gives them a laptop and shit like that.
That's mad.
That's what we're gonna do.
That's it. Yeah.
And once we, I wouldn't say get bigger, but get bigger space and stuff. He'll hold seminars. I'll hold seminars. Yeah. I'll give kids time of day, help them start a business. Yeah. Even with the Panthers boys, like, if they want, I want to start a clothing brand. Yes, come here. I'll show you how to do it.
Hell yeah, son.
But that's the goal, bro, and it's an honour to be a part of the movement. And we don't really realise it.
Yeah.
Like, until you tell me, I'm like, fuck yeah, actually, we're part of all this that's going on.
Yeah, because I'm not fucking part of it at all, but I bear witness to it. Yeah. Like, a lot closer than I think a lot of people, and I'm a lot closer to, like, obviously you and Nick are a part of it, but, like, and I'm close with Fez, and, like, you you guys don't really realize what you're a part of until like I went to Blacktown with Fez.
Yeah.
And I went somewhere to get chicken, it was like just for dinner, just to talk. And like these people come up to him, and you're like, fuck, like you're not in St. Mary's here, eh? Yeah. You're in a different spot, and people still bigging up, yeah. And like being in Manly, I was watching all these East of Sydney. Daddy's paying every single cent for him.
Wearing TNs now, bro.
That's 1-4. That's 1-4.
You're wearing TNs now.
Yeah.
Fuck, what are those shoes?
Yeah.
You're wearing TNs now, bro.
Yeah, they wear it all, bro. And they're going up to 1-4, and you're like, and when you're part of it, I don't think you realise because he's just another bloke.
Yeah.
Well, like when you stand back and you bear witness, you're like, fuck, like look at Mountie.
Yeah.
Because growing up, like I'm being from around Penrith, you look at it and Mountie was never.
Nah, bro.
Mountie was not the place to be, and now it's the place to be. It's crazy.
My nan and pop still live in flats in Mountie.
Yeah.
And they had a decent house in Mount Druitt, but yeah, we grew up. I remember me and my younger brother. There was a time where like collecting caps off cars.
Yeah.
And we used to go to Westfield and have little pliers and pretend you're doing your laces and get hectic caps for your bike.
Yeah, like the Mercs or the BMWs.
That's the shit that I love growing up and being around the area, bro. But yeah, Mountie now, man, it's definitely turned a page. Big up the 1-4 boys there, like.
And the Penrith boys.
Right, Penrith boys, they just kicked it up.
Yeah.
Because they're now giving kids a different focus.
Yeah.
You can fucking do this, bro.
Yeah.
Keep your head down, keep focused, stay away from all the other noise, and you'll be successful in what you want to do.
Yeah. It wasn't until I watched big up like Bizarre, Jerome Luai. I watched them on Bloke in a Bar, and you don't realise how much they put their head down like between 16 and 20.
Yeah. No life, man.
Yeah.
No parties.
Yeah.
Nothing.
And now look at them.
Yeah.
Like that season, last season will go down in history.
Bro, that's why I God's honest truth, I only watch NRL because of them boys.
Yeah.
I couldn't give a fuck.
I think there's a lot of people like that.
Bro.
Especially after the speaker at State of Origin and 1-4 Street God Part 1 in the background.
They've done so much for the sport and for Penrith. Yeah. And from the area.
Yeah.
Fucking huge.
But you'd know from someone who's like, you're on the other side of Penrith, but even for me, like worked in the plaza, like go to the plaza every weekend as a 15, 16-year-old. That is the plaza. Yeah. Like that is it's hard to explain what I'm trying to say.
Thing. We used to go there every Thursday after school.
Yeah.
Plaza. Mum, can I go plaza?
Yeah.
You went last week. Oh no, I really want to go.
Yeah. Right, it's a spot, but like just loud, outspoken, music on. Yeah. That is just something that is Penrith, and like that's Penrith to the world.
I love Penrith, man.
And
Penrith, just a bit expensive. Fucking bring the house prices down. I took the last time.
Try the mountains, bro.
Fucked up there too.
Yeah.
See, I wouldn't mind the mountains, bit of space, but bro, pull the prices down on these houses, man.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Shit, fuck. But yeah,
you gotta be a millionaire, eh? And
it's gonna happen, but I'm still 30. Not paying for that money, bro. Amount of money for a little house.
I got a few other things here.
Yeah, bro, keep the ball rolling.
So when did you start? Because you said before, Nick had deleted all the posts.
Yeah.
So when I went to look, it was like late 2019 is what I picked up on.
So yeah, probably what you said.
Yeah.
I just started doing random uploads. I started a big cartel, learned how to do that. I didn't realize how much I was actually making.
Yeah, I've done that, eh?
Like learning costs and breaking down costs, bro, and tax, like working down tax and that.
Yeah.
So
I've done that.
Probably 2016, lad, I think.
Yeah, is that when you started?
Maybe just fucking around with little things. Yeah.
And then, so big cartel shop. When did that go up?
Probably late, like Christmas in 2016.
Yeah, right. Fuck, you've been at it for a minute.
Well, probably not that. I don't know if it's even that late. Bro, so what happened? No, it was a year before COVID.
2019.
That's when I started.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm hopeless with time. That's what happens when you're just so focused and doing that. You don't realise. But yeah, it would have been... I remember it was a year before COVID hit. At the end of that year, I kind of started. Yeah. Like October.
That's man. And then... So when did you realise, like, fuck, I can make a bit of money here?
Bro, I didn't even realise. It was just out of nowhere. But then I seen Ryan post something in his close friends. I was like, you're turning over that much? But it's not really been the money for me, bro. Yeah. Because if you're in it to make a quick buck, you're never going to be successful. The guy, my mate who started overseas with his customs. Yeah, so I'm like, fuck, he's turning over that much. But still now, bro, like, I'm not phased about the money. Yeah. It all gets reinvested anyway back into the consumer, making sure they're getting a better product next time. Yeah. Like the last shop I done with the dunks. Yeah. Some of those dunks cost me $500 a piece, bro.
Yeah, that's nice.
People, like, you get the old feel going, bro, why are they $900? Like, bro, the silhouette by itself is you're getting a rare times rare shoe. Yeah. Equals that no one's fucking having it. No one's got the shoe.
Yeah, no one's got that.
So, but yeah.
And it's also, you can manipulate that price.
That's it.
If they want to resell it, got
Bro, I'm not here to rot people.
yeah.
You want to give them something their money's worth.
Yeah,
know?
and they can most probably like that's. I'm not gonna say an asset, but like it holds its value.
100%.
It holds its value.
And people like collecting it.
Yeah,
I get the old person that was still like, bro, I bought this back in this time. And I was out in Penrith the other day, and this guy's like, oh, I bought your first ever drop. I was like, fuck, thanks, man. Like,
yeah,
that's hectic.
yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's nuts.
And you don't realize sometimes being a part of something that's different is so fulfilling for someone else.
Yeah,
it's mad.
Yeah, that's nuts. Yeah, because I got people. Fuck, bro. When I first made shirts, all the boys called it Helos and Co Sleepwear. Yeah, because they were just like fucking. Their last name was way too much. And the boys still wearing the bed. They tore it up the other day because they needed to put someone on their head because they were getting sunburnt. But like, bro, even like people, I've still like they send me photos of like when they go through their closet or like they're moving house and they're like, fuck, bro, look at this. Like, this is 2016. Yeah, and like that was when I was just doing it. I was 16. I didn't.
You don't know.
No one taught me a thing, bro. Shirts. Dad does well in business, and no one ever.
Bro, you should have seen the knack shirts I first made. Oh my gosh, I swear, my. I went to Kmart. Went to M&J.
Oh printing. Yeah, that's classic.
Went
Kmart.
to M&J printing in Penrith. I'm like, bro, put this on this, and boys, pay $50. That's a dog shit.
Bro, fuck. Yeah, I remember because there was other guys around the same time in the mountains that did it, and their print faded, and then I did research. I was like, oh, like you need to get screen printed.
Yeah,
like,
screen printed.
What's this?
I was doing DTG then.
Yeah. And then people don't even realize, and people come to me about starting a brand. I'm like, oh, there's a lot more actually goes into it, eh?
Yeah.
And then, it's not until you get older, you're like, fuck, like look at where I started, but like you just start.
Bro,
that's the one tip I can give, eh?
Fucking start.
Yeah, you're not fucking Nike.
All these, influential people that are like, just start. Legit, all you have to do is start.
Yeah.
You don't have to think that anything's gonna come for it.
Yeah.
Like come from it. Just start something.
Yeah. 110%.
If you're creative, if you want to do something different than to the norm.
Yeah.
Just begin. Like, and something will happen from it.
Yeah.
And you don't. Yeah, like I got back to what I was saying before. You just don't expect anything. Just accept everything.
Yeah.
And you'll be sweet.
Yeah, 110%. That's one thing with Helos, bro. Is like it's never really the clothing wise never really kicked off. I'm not that creative, but like when I've done vlogs and when I've done like even that Time for Talent thing and stuff like that, and the people I met last year, it's just like that doesn't come to me.
That's the success.
Yeah, that doesn't come to me working at Coles.
We're in a like our culture right now is very messed up in regards to social media.
Yeah,
flexing.
They think you need a house shit, and all that shit.
You don't need all that. What I found, bro, because I've been in that trap. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But what I found is success is in the journey.
Yeah.
And like you said.
Yeah.
Bro, you told me about a few of the rappers you were. I'm like, fuck, what?
Yeah,
That's mad.
Yeah.
That's the success. You could tell that shit when you're 50, 60 years old
now.
Yeah,
bro, it's nuts.
But it will continue to happen.
Yeah.
We're not so fixated on materialistic stuff.
Yeah. I just want to talk to him. And even there's blokes in Sydney, like shout out Isaac John from YKTR, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Bro, talk to him. Like send him a message on the weekend and he's always just like giving like advice, whatever. And then I spoke to him on the weekend and I was like, fuck, you do a lot more for people than you think, eh? And then we had a full conversation about it. And then like DC, the rapper, and like Dave and all that shit. And it's not until I like sit down, I'm like, fuck, I've spoken to some like proper conversation, some
success.
Yeah. See? And like any kid out there, just figure out something that you can use to talk to people you want to talk to.
Yeah.
And you'll be surprised where you end up.
What does Gary Vee say? I know like he gets a bit pesty sometimes, but he's fucking right. He's if you're doing something, just message all of them.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Yeah.
And legit, it'll work. But
you'd be surprised how much time people are willing to give out.
Bro. I guarantee if you message Bam Bam, 9 times out of 10, if he's not partying like he is now because of his big win, and well done, bro. Like fucking he'll message you back.
Yeah. He's fucking.
How good was that, bro? I almost passed out. Nicky legit almost passed out. I'm gonna record it. You see
the action?
Bro, we're sitting there. I'm like feeling sick.
I was the same at the Ori.
The owner of FTA is behind us. He's like walking around, pacing.
Yeah.
And then fucking knocks him out, sleeps him, bro.
Respectfully to Bam Bam, I thought, fuck, he's. Like I said to you in the car. I said to you in the car. There was just one moment where he stood up, and you're like, oh fuck, he's gonna win here.
Yeah.
Like how the fuck did he just survive that?
It's that mentality.
Yeah. That's Western Sydney to a core.
Bro, keep moving forward.
Yeah.
There'll be a video one day of like emotional music and Joe Rogan talking in the background, Bam Bam that clip.
Yeah, TikTok. Yeah. TikTok get a hold of that.
Move forward, bro.
Yeah. So you got a story about Bam Bam.
Yeah.
Didn't he once say back in high school he'd be a boot cleaner?
Bro, legit. So I picked him up just before we went back over to Abu Dhabi and hung out with him for a bit. We had lunch at Penrith. I'm like, bro, do you remember at school? And he's like, what? And he doesn't remember much.
Yeah.
But I remember I was a kid, like, I was shredded soccer, like sport.
Yeah.
I'd always juggle a ball, and I was that kid that could do freakish tricks and shit. And I was back and forth from overseas, and then in class once he's like, "Oi, I'll come over, live with you, yeah? Just like hang out and like I'll do your chores and shit." I was like, "Bro, I'll pay you to clean my boots," because I heard a story about Harry Kill.
Yeah, Harry Kill. Yeah, Harry Kill. Yeah, he was a bit
I
kind
said, "I'll do that with you, Bam Bam." Or, Tui, I'll do that with you. And he's like, "Fuck yeah, I'll do that." And I was like, "Bro, do you remember me telling him?" I'm like, "Fuck, look at you now."
Yeah, fuck.
Look at you now, bro.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah, it's alright. I'll just like to punch on." Legit, don't get
Right, how good was that the pre-fight interview? He's like, "I'm from Western Sydney. I'm a banger.
Yeah,
I bang on with anyone, bro."
From the West, man.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah.
So what was like? So I saw a post the other day, 2014. He does his debut boxing fight.
He lost
Yeah,
points, I think.
like back then, did any of you expect what was coming?
I was overseas then.
Yeah.
Like 6 years, so I didn't know much
Yeah.
what the boys were doing from
Yeah.
school. And leaving school, you kind of lose connection.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Social
100.
media wasn't a thing. Facebook literally only just come out.
Yeah.
So you didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I knew he started boxing.
Yeah.
But then a few years later, I remember he fought like an ex-UFC guy and knocked him the fuck out.
Yeah, that's mad.
And then that's what kicked him off, and then he was signed
Yeah.
by Dana.
Yeah, because first time I saw him, he was living in Thailand.
Yeah.
And like my best mate John was like,
what's the AK team there? They're a good team. He was training there.
I don't know. I just remember seeing him and Tyson and Mark Hunt, I think.
Right, that's what we talked about the other day too.
Yeah.
Mark Hunt, he was his punching bag for years, and that's where he learned. But
Yeah.
he's like a
Yeah, Mark Hunt's man. I met him at Coogee once.
Yeah.
He's heaps nice. But yeah, my best mate John was like, "Oh, like you'd like this," because he knows I just think anything from around he's cool. He's like, Bam Bam used to play for Roosters from Penrith.
Yeah.
People don't know that Roosters under 20 player.
Bro, but he was fucking your size, legit.
Yeah.
When we were year 7.
Yeah.
Bro, no fucking.
I seen a
All he had to do is run straight and score. Give him the ball, he'll score every time. He's a big boy. He was legit like that big.
He dropped off the footy and fucking boxing found him.
He told me the story. You don't fucking listen to anyone, bro.
Yeah.
Like he only listens to his coach now, but fuck, he hate getting bossed around.
Yeah.
You're not getting bossed around by like coaches and stuff and shit. He's his own man.
You can tell.
Yeah, that's why he does what he does. He told me that when we had dinner at his.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it nuts to see the kid from school? Is it nuts to think about when you two were together, like where you were in school and to where you, like, what you do now and, like, how far you've both gone in your industries?
In school, like, we weren't as close as we are now, but we were boys in school.
Yeah.
And he had his little Kingswood crew, and we have, like, I hung out with more, like, the soccer kids and athletes and that. And we still, like, I remember going to school camp and shit with him, being in the same camp group, and we had fun and shit. We used to go, like, I remember we stole milk and chocolate milk and shit. But yeah, it's just, it's kind of normal to me in a weird way.
Yeah.
I think, go back 5 years ago, I'd be like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
But we're all on the same path to try and make something happen for a better cause.
Yeah.
And to see something like that happening is very fulfilling to someone like me who's his friend, because it gives me the energy to move forward even harder.
Man.
Let's fucking go harder.
If that's
again.
one of your boys, eh?
Bro, it's fucking mad. Like,
Yeah.
It's very, it's very rewarding.
Yeah.
Because it gives me an incentive to go harder.
Yeah.
So Ty's doing that. I got to go fucking crush the fashion industry now.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I got to do something.
Yeah.
And, but yeah, man, he's done so well, and I have big love for Ty. And, bro, he's been away from his family for a long time. Like, he's, Carter come over.
Son, eh?
Yeah, young lad.
Yeah.
Jesse. But, yeah, he's been away from his family, and now he's
killing
it, bro. He just really knuckled down.
Yeah.
And that was the problem at the start. He'll say to you, he was just
fucking around.
He just wanted to punch on you. He'll pardon up before.
Yeah.
He didn't care.
Yeah.
But bro, now he's really turned the page, and he's taking it as an athlete, and he's fucking dropping people.
Yeah. I seen him at it's funny because I'm big, right?
Yeah.
But I forget I'm big. And I was at O'Donoghue's on Anzac Day, and he was there. And like, I'll often think, oh fuck, he's a big cunt. Stand next to him, got like half a head on him. I went up to him. Yeah, I just said hi because I was like, fuck, bro, how are you? He carries an essence to him. Like, I've met all the Panthers boys, all of them, God love them. Bam Bam carries this like charisma that is like, intangibly, you can feel it. But
Did you know why, bro? You don't give a fuck.
you can tell. Didn't give a fuck. But when people came up to him, like, oh, and it wasn't like fanboying, it was boys coming up to him like, fuck, I appreciate you, eh? Like, I love what you do.
Yeah.
And like, you bring so many good moments to us when you knock some fucks out.
But you know, if you told him that, he'd go, shut the fuck up, bro.
Yeah.
I like punching on.
Yeah.
That's all you
I literally heard him go, oh, bro, I just like doing it, eh? Like, it's not that deep.
Because I've even said, bro, fucking good shit, bro.
Yeah.
He'd be like, bummer. Bro, it's just what I do.
Yeah.
It's like punching on.
Deep down, it most probably gets through to him at one point.
Probably, yeah. Like, but at the end of the day, he does it for his family as well. And for the area.
Yeah.
So he doesn't really make it about him.
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of respect from everyone from the area. They're not selfish people. They're selfless and they do it for everyone else.
Yeah. And when I seen him the other day, he was standing in the pokies, and I was just standing next to him, and I looked across, and like, I was just thinking, imagine if this bloke fucking hit me.
Bro, heavy hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, heavy
And
hands.
you look at him, and you're like, and that was when he hadn't fought, or he had just fought, who was it? The American, he knocked him out. I forget who it was. And then one of my, like, John was with me, to mention John again, and John's like, he's going to go pop off this year.
Yeah.
Like, he's going to really pop off, and fuck, 9 months later, he's just knocked out number 3 in the world.
Bro,
Which
he's just stuck to
nuts, eh? Kid from Penrith.
Hard work and dedication get you there.
Yeah.
Number 3 in the world, bro. So shit.
Announced today. Wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, number 3 in
That's
the world
nuts.
today. He dropped, it was like 8+.
Yeah.
I will say next to his name. I was like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's unreal, bro.
Good shit.
Now, 2-7 project.
Yes.
How's that come about? Where's it heading?
So there's a few of the boys from the area. Originally, we just wanted to start something to make people be a part of, like community.
Yeah.
And we thought, how can we give back? And that's what I said. Go back to what I said before, that whole thing. But yeah, like it's now me, myself, Nika, and Kyle.
Yeah.
So Kyle owns Setter.
Yeah.
Who you know of.
Yeah, from growing up, once again, like similar to Nikke growing up.
Headshots, eh?
Bro, headshots
Bro,
was that.
They can shit.
I wish
I'm gonna realize how good he is. What he does.
I know. I'm gonna sit him down one day, and he is going to explain in Sydney.
Yeah.
He's going to explain to Sydney and the football world of rugby league world of Australia why headshots stopped, because holy fuck, I was obsessed with everything. And then I remember he did a shoot in Penrith. I was like, fuck, like this guy lives around here. And honestly, he's one of the first people who got me into clothing.
So
yeah, swear down my life. And when he came up, so when we were at your studio the first time I met, I would have just met you.
So we done that last little chat thing, yeah?
Yeah.
Was he there?
He came in the Arvo?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
You got a hat off him, I remember.
Yeah. Oh, no, I met him once before. I came to the studio with Cameron.
Yeah, right.
And he came up to me, he's like, oh, your name's Harry. And I was like, yeah. I was like, oh, like, nice to meet you. And he goes, oh, my name's Kyle. And I was like, I stood there, I was like, oh, headshots. And he's like, yeah. I was like, fuck, like, full fanboy. I've met fucking famous people, and I full fanboyed for a second there. I was like,
bro,
holy
he's good
shit.
at what he does and doesn't realise how good he is.
Yeah, even shout out Setter.
Setter, bro, he's just
Best staples.
Yeah, it's quality.
Yeah.
And watching him work is good, and now he's Australian made.
Yeah.
His clothing is fucking next to none, bro. It's just so good.
Yeah.
And he's all about quality. Like, he don't give a fuck about making money. Once again, he wants to make sure he's producing the best product.
Yeah.
For the consumer, and he wants to just make sure he's doing the best.
Yeah, that's
and
mad.
He's getting there. Like I reckon, if he sticks to it and pushes it hard, which he's doing, in 5 years he'll be up there with your Cole Buxtons that represent the rest of it. Like, he'll kill it.
Yeah. I honestly think he can be a forefront of, like, if he had a flagship store, similar like what Street X had and what Street X has, what J-Dub had, like, he could do well.
Yeah.
He could do very well.
Yeah,
like,
quality.
There's room for it over here.
Yeah.
That's the one thing we don't have.
Yeah.
But 2-7 project, back to it.
Yep.
How'd that come about? Was it more of a, like, we need a working space, or was it like we need a collective space?
We just wanted to be a collective group, give it back to the community and inspire young and upcoming creatives. Yeah. And that's where we are now. And then out of nowhere, bro, we wanted a space, myself and Nika especially. Yeah. We wanted a space. But we looked and like, fuck, I can't find anything. And then we linked up with Setter. We was like, Setter's like, oh, come train at the gym. Yeah. And then we ended up finding that spot there, and it just happened, bro. Like, it happened organic, like, it was so organic, and we didn't realize. And we was like, fuck. And then just put money into it. My old man come and painted it. Yeah.
That's so nice in there.
But, bro, you wouldn't even expect it to be there.
Yeah.
But now we've already outgrown that. Yeah. So it's time to go bigger and better again.
You reckon?
Yeah, just so we can...
Are you going to keep it?
I'm not too sure, because it's more of setters families.
Yeah.
So in the gym and that.
Yeah.
Big ups to them, man. They've fucking looked after this, after us this whole time.
Yeah.
And still to this day, they'll go above and beyond to keep the studio running.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's time to, just so we can host small events, look after them.
Yeah.
Nick wants to do
like
his
where we're at now.
classes, shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where we're at now is open studio. 2 rooms up the top, walk down the bottom, massive open space.
Yeah.
So is that something like you want type of thing?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
To give back. Make sure like someone like, you want to do a podcast, go use it, bro. Sweet.
Yeah. But I've said it to
you want to
Cameron.
photo shoot, go use it. Sweet.
Yeah, I've said to Cameron so many times, but when I get to a point, it would be big studio. You have podcast / recording rooms such as this, maybe like 2 or 3, and then like photo shoot rooms for whatever you need it for, whether it's for your personal use, brand use, whatever, and then just a general space.
Yeah.
And then use that general space if someone like small artist or even a big artist just goes, I want to do a pop-up show. Fuck, let's give back. And then let's do something else. Like let's get food trucks here and shit.
Bro, it'll happen.
Yeah, that's just
Teach
the goal, bro. Imagine that. Like you see it in New York and LA and London,
bro,
and you're like,
happen. Write it down and look back in 5 years and don't realize you've written that down. I've done that many times.
Yeah,
written on pages and sat there and just. I read a book, Think and Grow Rich, by Napoleon.
Yeah. I read that recently.
So in one of those chapters, and I read this
metaphors are unreal.
But bro, it was just like you sit there with a blank page.
Yeah.
Write whatever you feel intuitively, like just write. Yeah. And bro, I shit you not, I've pulled out pages that I keep, like neat and hidden away. I still do it to this day, but pages from 5 years ago, me writing, I'll sell at every job, customs.
Yeah.
I'll be the biggest customizer.
Yeah.
And even now, it's so surreal to me that I need to go do the next thing. Like, I'm like, fuck, I'm very thankful, don't get me wrong. Yeah. But I write down the next thing now. Yeah. That's to everything young, and don't have to flex it on social media and shit. Yeah. Keep it to yourself, because other people's energies will get attached to your end goal. You don't want that. So keep it to yourself, bro. Yeah. Like, I'm happy to tell you now because I've already done it. Yeah. But I won't tell you what I'm trying to do later. Yeah. I'll tell you when it's happened. Yeah. Because that's one thing, telling something. It's one way to weed out the facts as well. Exactly, bro. Just keep it to yourself, because you see it a lot of. I don't know if you believe in manifestation, shit like that. Oh, it's definitely real. It's real. Yeah. But at the same time, it's become a trend. Yeah. And what hurts me the most when I see that shit is like, bruv, you don't realise you need adversity. Yeah. You can't be positive all the time. Nah. It's like, how are you going to deal with it when it's like your back's up against the wall? 100. Like, that's when you show your character shows. And if you can be positive in the darkest times, I shit you not, it's like tenfold on your manifestation. Yeah. Keep that shit to yourself. Yeah. You don't need to post around, try and be, inspirational, this and that. Bro, keep it to yourself and crack on, because you one day we'll turn around and be like, bro, what the hell? How did you do that? It's like, bro, you don't realise what I was doing behind the scenes. Yeah. That's why I can give advice to youngins. Like, don't need to post. Like, keep it to yourself. Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's good advice. Bro, you have to, because a lot of them get sucked into instant gratification, and many times I'll probably still get, like, my head goes down that road, but it's not a thing, man. Yeah. Gotta fucking work for it. That's the position you gotta speak from, because you're a bit older now. Yeah. Like, 29 this year. I've been chipping away. How many businesses have I failed out to get where I am now? Yeah. And even now, I'm still only warming up. Yeah. There's so much more. Yeah. Yeah, so much more. And learn from your losses, bro. Yeah. But yeah. Oh, I've done that. But it'll continue. Yeah. It'll continue, Falky. Like, it'll continue. So just deal with it and move forward, bro. But be positive when adversity hits, and that will test your character. Stay grateful. 100%. Number one thing. Yeah. Bro, fuck. What else we got here? We got Instagram questions, actually. Instagram? Almost, yeah. You get some. Yeah, I got some. Bro, I got a few. I'm nobody, bro. Bro, I remember I pulled up one on the Helos, and I laugh when people send me one. I'm like, fuck, I'm just fucking chubby kid from Wimbledon. I didn't expect that. You got me a few more followers too. All right, so we got a few here, but we've already answered most of them. But I'll do the ones we haven't. Yep. Ben Corn, shout out Corny, love you, brother. I like my little brother. In the future, would you want to stay in the sneaker industry or hop into clothing, etc.? Oh, definitely do it all. Yeah. I want to be like a Virgil. For sure. You going to do your own sneaker? Yeah. I won't talk about that yet. Yeah, we'll leave that for a later date. Clothing wise, Setter, really? With more of your own stuff as well. Yeah, so me and Setter actually had meetings with big people. And I'm ready tapped into that market
Yeah.
to be ready and prepared.
Yeah.
But until I rebrand, which will happen,
Yeah.
yeah.
Are you going to keep the...
I'll keep Bombr.
Yeah.
Bombr is like the Aussie bait, mate.
Yeah.
It was sweet. Bombr name will keep going forever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll definitely, when I go tap into that market, it'll be trying to be
that's
taking
mad.
over that. So.
Bro, fuck. We got so much room for clothing over here.
Oh, bro, like some people go, oh, it's such a washed out market. Like so many, everyone's doing.
Not over here.
Bro, do it right and see if you can keep up.
This is what people think. They go, it's washed out market, and you go to name brands, and they just name all these American ones.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, talk to me about Sydney. Talk to me about
100%.
like Street X.
Bro, each pig, fuck.
Yeah.
Their shit's fresh, lad.
Like fucking, bro, G'd up.
Street X, G'd up, yeah, doing good shit.
G'd up, YKTR, like they all, and what I love about all of them is they're all got like their own lane. Like they've all got a fucking very specific market amongst men, essentially. Women get involved as well, but like there's so much room for it, so could take
so
over.
much,
takes one person to take over, man.
That's all.
Yeah.
But yeah, the way I've been brought up, bro, is make sure you're top dog and don't do it out of ego. Like just do it out of
necessity.
Yeah, make sure your product is the best.
Yeah.
Like my dad used to, bro, the training sessions I used to do as a kid, soccer, fucking hell, man.
Yeah.
I'll guarantee no one watching this could do what I've done.
Yeah.
Except for the rugby boys, because I'll probably shoot him.
Yeah.
But like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, sessions on sessions to give me the mentality that I have now.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean. I even failed as a footballer, but that mentality still kicks to this day.
Stuck with you.
Bro, 100%.
Lessons.
Yeah, fucking oath.
All right. Jerb. Love you, Jerb. One of my best friends. Favorite shoe and why? That's a great question.
Fuck. Bro, I'm moving every shoe, it's like, depends what, like, is kicking.
No, but like what you want to wear. Yeah.
Or like I like to wear.
Yeah, I think he means by like what you'd like to wear. And why is it your favorite? Because obviously you got a great knowledge.
Fuck, it's hard, bro. Because my rotation keeps changing. I'm not so attached to what I wear.
Yeah.
I could fucking, like, I'll go a pair of LVs and I'll just sit in the back of the cupboard.
Yeah.
Fuck. You know what, bro? I'm trying to think. It'd probably have to be an Air Max.
Yeah.
Or a Tailwind.
Fuck yeah.
Air Max, we grew up wearing it.
Yeah.
TNs I wore as a kid, but nothing major. But Air Max, I'd have to say. Because I remember buying them and feeling fresh as, bro.
Yeah,
going to Don Bosco and St. Mary's, flexing on it.
Yeah, Don Bosco.
Cheap Kmart tracksuit, my fresh fucking Air Maxes, bro. But
Air Maxes and TNs, bro. Yeah. Western Sydney, fuck, man. I remember when I was 10, I went to go to my brother, and I'm from Wimbledon, right?
Yep.
So I was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to buy these Air Maxes. And he literally slapped me over the back there in the middle of Rebel Sport in the plaza. And he's like, you do not fucking touch them. They're not for you.
Stigma, bro,
but he's like, they're not for you. You leave it to the boys who are... Yeah.
Come now, I'll get your size 13. Somewhere like that.
Size 14.
I'll sort you out.
I got canoes, bro.
But yeah, probably Air Maxes, bro, for sure.
Champagne Saki. But favourite rugby league team?
Panthers.
Yeah, it has to be, eh?
Fucking oath. Big up the Panthers, boys.
Joe Eds. How'd the lad get his name Bombr? Great question.
Hope no cops watching this, by the way. No, just graffiti, man, and art. So my tag was Bombr.
Yeah.
And what stopped me from graphing and stuff, I was getting up to no good.
Yeah.
I had a bit of time in my life where my home life wasn't so good.
Yeah.
And that's something I'll talk about later on. Not so much ready to talk about now, but I was just getting up to mischief, like cracking on, punching on, like shit like that.
Yeah.
And not trying to be a hero, but I liked being creative with graffiti.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I would go to EMU, we called it EMU M4 Wars.
Yeah.
Pigs there, Bombr, and the kid that used to teach me as like school you, like in graffiti terms, MPOS, man, was a fucking burner when you call it graffiti.
Yeah.
Lingo. And he taught me how to write, taught me how to proportion. And I took that into everything, bro.
Yeah.
I proportion, in my head, I proportion like my artworks, or I proportion sneakers, or like... But yeah, Bombr comes from that, and the last time I stopped graphing is when we got pulled up by 4 undercovers in Kingswood, bro. In a my mate's soccer mum van, like his mum's van, bro, and tins everywhere because we turned the lights off at a massive building and tried to piece.
Yeah.
And 4 undercovers next to the PN hospital pinned us up against the wall, and shit you not, God's honest truth, put a gun to the window on my brother's window. I never told this story out loud. Gun to my brother's window, football, doing armed robberies.
Yeah.
And put us up against the wall, and I'm like, bro, what do we like? We talked our way out of it. I handcuffed everything up against the wall, and I was still back and forth from England then.
Yeah.
And that could have ruined my soccer career at the time.
Yeah.
So
Fuck, you would have been shitting yourself.
Yeah, bro. I wasn't scared of anything then because of the home life thing. But I just didn't want to disappoint my old man.
Yeah.
Didn't want to disappoint him. But yeah, the Bombr comes from graph. And still to this day, I'll sketch and fuck around on Procreate, bro. I love that shit. I still watch graph videos, big up Soffles and all those OG riders, KGB,
place in your heart.
Bones. Yeah, bro. They're all burners, man. I love that shit because it's creative. That's my creative stuff kicked. That in art school. And we had this teacher, Mr. Clements. He was OG OSF, and that's also Fresh Crew. Yeah. One of the first like big riders in Sydney, done panels and stuff on the trains. Yeah. He taught us how to write, bro. He let us jig in his class. That's St. Dom's private school. Yeah. Let us jig in his class and taught us how to graph. Bombr.
Do you remember that hotel next to the CBD? Fuck, it went all the way up. What do they call it? Big.
I don't know.
You could just do graph, bro.
I know what you're talking about. And
Big city?
It was just graphed all the way up, yeah?
Yeah.
And all the way
that was
everywhere.
When I was 16. I went back every time after.
Photo shoots when graffiti was in,
that was when graffiti was like top of the thing. But
take that as your background cover for Facebook.
Yeah. But like we went up there for like one of the first Helos shoots, man. I was so taken back by like graffiti. When you first look at it, you don't really understand what you're looking at. And then when you actually like pay attention to
detail. Not easy, bro.
Not easy at all. Even just basic of the name.
Yeah. Best writer right now, Sydney, writes.
Yeah. Really? Bro, you still keep up with it?
Bro, 100%. It's still a part of my life.
Yeah.
I still follow heaps of graph pages. Soffles is a don, but in Sydney.
Do you know who these people actually are?
Yeah, bro.
Or they keep it anonymous?
Yeah, they keep it anonymous, but you know how they are. You rock up to walls and you know writers.
Yeah.
And they'll go, I'm so-and-so, but they'll never say their name and you'll see their piece.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
mad.
I like the graffiti culture and watching Style Wars growing up. It was called Style Wars, not Style Wars. And it was the OG New York scene, and they used to bomb trains. That's where I got my name from because I wanted to get up as much as anyone. That's where the stickers and shit. Yeah. Make sure everyone can see my name.
So that's where the sticker comes from, the graffiti culture, you reckon?
And NAC, the pace ups, the base these. But yeah, graffiti culture and stuff. But
so you did
manipulate that.
Fuck, that's just hit me.
The Heisenberg.
That's you,
bro. That was me.
I remember seeing that.
Podcast. That's cops are coming around. First, bro. Everyone's gonna know now. I've never told anyone. Never posted on my socials. Nothing.
I remember back in the day, I used to
the big f off like. Yeah. Of Heisenberg holding NAC.
I forget where you put it, but
there was 7-Eleven. There was above a bank in St. Mary's. There was in the city. I had stickers on Brooklyn Bridge in New York. We tried to go ham on that. That's where that comes from, and I took that.
I remember seeing it once. I'd never, bro. Now you've said it, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, there's still a few up. I see every now and again.
Yeah, and then the stickers.
But yeah, 7 points of contact.
Yeah. So where did that? Like your sticker is arguably the most notable sticker in the country.
You reckon?
In Sydney. Maybe not the country. I don't go Perth. Fuck Perth. Yeah. But like in Adelaide, like
I want to make sure it's the biggest in the country.
But like in Sydney, bro, I've been in Newcastle at the servo. Yeah. On my way home from Byron, and that's another story for another time. I was by myself, driven home from Byron by myself. I was at the servo and I was filling up, and I had COVID. Like I could feel it coming on. This was earlier this year. I'm standing there, I'm filling up, and I look behind me, and it's just fucking your head. But I'm in Newcastle, like, what the
The goal behind that is 7 points of contact, and the term behind it is called phenomenology, and it's in the Shepherd Ferry book. And
right.
Look at me talking big words, bro. See, I'm very knowledgeable. Yeah. But phenomenology, and it's the goal to see something that's out of the norm. So every time you see a Bombr head, you can notice it. It's not a normal street sign. It's not a normal fucking advertisement. It's something different. Yeah. And I want to make sure that image is it's like burned into someone's brain. Like every time you see that or see something similar to that, it will always refer back to my.
As soon
Bombr.
as Instagram comes across or the TikTok, boom, I've seen it.
Yeah, and a lot of times on TikTok, the comments are like, "Oh, I see your stickers everywhere." I'm like, "Oh, bro, thanks. I appreciate that." But
you ever cop criticism?
No. Bro, I've been capped, like, in graffiti turn someone going over me and shit, but don't bother me, bro. I'm going to put another 1,000 up somewhere else. Yeah. Not so much criticism. People get you get your Karens that get annoyed.
Yeah, like...
Bro, don't bother me. I'm not trying to aim for that. You're not my audience.
Yeah.
Bro, fuck, whatever.
I'll
go put it in front of a letterbox.
Hey, I was working and I fucking... I was working once and I saw your $100 bill on the floor.
Someone try and get it off.
I still work there, but I go to Woolies on my break to go get food. I take a bit longer than I should, but it's cheap food. So I was walking through that area there, and I seen this $100 bill on the ground there. I looked at it, I was like, fuck, it's Bomber's head.
Skip, bro. Just wanted people to interact with it.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen, that's videos on my TikTok.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And I seen it on the Pan Bridge.
Yeah.
I was walking with my mate Jake, and we're like, Jake's like, oh, he's $100. Like, nah, it's Bomber's head, bro.
I'm sorry, bro. Now you talk about that, yeah? You talk about that to your mates and shit. But yeah, the goal is here, anytime you see that image or Bomber comes up, conversation always comes back to the brand.
How many stickers do you reckon you've printed? 10,000?
Fuck, maybe not 10,000. Probably in between 2.5 and 5, I reckon. Somewhere between that.
Oh, it's nuts.
Probably, I don't know. Oh, bro, I fucking order that many from Zilla, like, right? It's like so
just
many.
reorder it,
bro. I just keep ordering, and every time I'll see a lot of brands do it now, and I'm not sure if they get it from me or whatnot, but they always put stickers in now, and that's a good thing to do because they can put on their car or whatever, and it's another point of contact.
Yeah, I started putting stickers in with packaging. I learned number one thing, last year, bro. My mum's banged on about it for years. Like, your packaging needs to be way better. Yeah. And then last year I finally took it in, started wrapping stuff up in like, what do you call it? Like paper.
Yeah, I'll order some custom stuff too.
Yeah, and then I got a thank you cards now with all the socials attached to it, and then stickers and like
welcome to the family and shit like that.
Yeah, but it's fucking, and then I started doing it, and I was like, holy shit, people like. You don't realise, like stickers are a big part of that, but because it gives you something they can always remember. Like my laptop right now, your head's on the back of it. Oh yeah. And I got my mate who does vintage clothing as well. And like mad. I got a hell of stickers from fucking now and ages ago, but like also like my mate who does vintage clothing. He had nothing new to offer to the vintage clothing game. All he knew to do was get a sticky paper and draw on the front of it. Yeah. He just drew cultural icons. Yeah. But that's how he ended up killing it in the vintage space. Still does. Ramsey Carr, if anyone's watching it. And like, he's just mad. It's that point of difference, hey? Like there's just
bro, it's just doing something. And people don't realise, like, man, sometimes I'd be walking the streets at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. Just like started late at night, I just walk. Yeah. Sticker, bang, sticker. Go next suburb, sticker, bang, sticker. Go next suburb. And then even with the knack stuff, I remember painting, like being a tradie, coming home, my dad would go, you can borrow the car. And driving out with one of my good friends, Enrico and Jordan. Jordan actually plays for Melbourne Storm now.
Jordan who?
Jordan Grant. He just signed. Yeah. He's in first grade. Yeah. So, hey, fanboy. Fucking you get in there, bro. But yeah, we drive to the city. They give me a hand. I'd go with a bucket of paste and just put up as much as I can just to make sure, you know.
Fuck, bro. That's nuts.
But yeah, bro, it's just, doing something different to just sit in there trying to take orders in. Do something cool.
Yeah. See that on TikTok now. People come up with TikToks out of fucking nothing, and it just differentiates.
You know what you sent me ages ago? You know, he said,
"Oh, the color."
I'll go into it because I'm gonna do something different, and I'm gonna do a segment called shoe science with Bomber.
Yeah. And that's mad.
Bro, I got a hectic.
That's mad.
You're gonna love my science clock, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, do something different.
Yeah.
It could be even just like with designer stuff and dip dye and that shit. Yeah. But like, it works, bro, because it's like you. Wow, this is sick, and you watch it and you see what they get up to. Very creative.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, it's mad. Yeah, that'll be big, eh?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Now, when you said shoe science with Bomber, I thought of fucking Central C. You know he calls himself a hood pharmacist?
Does he?
Yeah, bro. He markets well, eh? I just thought of that. I was like, yeah, because I seen the coffee dye. The coffee seems to come out the best, but I've seen like a hot pink as well. They seem to come out right on the blanks.
Mold, lad.
Yeah.
Coffee, like I have mold after a while, I don't know. Unless you put a sealant over it. But yeah, I think
he shows him washing them, but I think he puts stuff.
A sealant, like he'll do like a clear coat.
Yeah.
But yeah, even then. It's cool, don't get me wrong, but you need to be practical.
Yeah.
Like sell it or.
Yeah. While we're on that topic, TikTok.
Yeah, bro.
You were saying it before, like, do you just post and then whatever clicks, or is there a more.
See, this is the thing I was talking to just before we started. Is a lot of social media is now content based rather than creative based. Yeah. And
sucks, eh?
It's you gotta push content. You literally I gotta stack content now to post. Like I only posted one video this week and they're saying to post twice a day. Yeah. My bro, because if you're not on the algorithm, your video's not gonna kick. One video will get 200k, I'll get a 4 million view and then it'll go to 2,000. I'm like, what the fuck? It's because you haven't posted. Yeah. And it's just like bro, when what I'm posting, I'll just make sure it's different. Like I uploaded a little subtle giveaway. I'm gonna do like a New Balance custom.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
I've seen them.
yeah, whatever you have, you just gotta post, and it's gotta constantly post because TikTok picks up on what you're posting. So people that I'm getting like shoes.
Yeah.
And it's smart. Like the algorithm's really smart.
Yeah.
It changes. You got to post at a certain time. You got to use the right hashtag. It's just like.
And the
annoying,
sound.
bro. Oh, and the sound. Like I'm saving sounds. That's why my missus gets the shits because I'm just scrolling. But 9 times out of 10, I'm saving, favouring because I can use that sound. It's viral. And out of nowhere, I posted the TikTok that blew me up with me and chilling it. And then I posted me stitching the Burberry TNs. Yeah. And that I woke up next morning and I had an extra 20k followers.
That's nuts.
But even now, like I was getting back to, like, you're not TikTok famous, bro. People on TikTok famous. Don't even worry about.
Bro, I got gassed by. So we have OZSIDE. We've only got 100 followers on it, like.
Bro, but that's good. That's good content. It's gonna work.
Yeah. And we got the other day. I took a hot take on Adama Traore. He's built like a brick shit house, but he's got nothing to him. And I put it up, and it got like 7k views. And I was fucking so happy with myself, Not because of the views, but because it was getting recognised by people.
Yeah, you finally. Yeah. But same with me. Like, how many followers I got on Instagram? Like, I got a decent amount, and then I was posting the same shit on TikTok. Yeah. I was only getting 500 views. I'm what the fuck? Kept reading, watching videos, seeing what I could do to get on the algorithm, and it was just constantly posting. That's like, all it is, and it's annoying because it's content based, not creative based, and it's just like you could post a shitty video on your iPhone if it's half decent, it'll pop off. Yeah, it's just constantly posting.
That's like fucking. You know, who Josh Richards is. No. He does BFFs with Dave Portnoy. No, it's fucking Bryce Hall maybe.
Bryce Hall, yeah.
He's like he's best mate, right?
That's the one that done the boxing thing, yeah.
Yeah. Bryce Hall, he's a gimp.
Give him hiding, bro.
Yeah. Bryce Hall versus Bam Bam. Fucking we've called it. Look at him and drop up. So his best mate Josh Richards, very similar to him, but he's actually quite a well-spoken kid, but very much like just for like the 16-year-old girls type of thing. And he does a thing with Dave Portnoy. He's obviously, El Presidente. He's massive in content. Yeah. And bro, Josh Richards was just saying, so when TikTok was Musical.ly, he would sit there and like the kid was 15, 16 at the time. And then as TikTok kicked off again, he would sit there studying the sound and then like why it was in his feed. And then he just studied and then he'd post his own stuff and that's how he got big.
That's mad.
But like that's TikTok too.
Bro, I know people that get hashtag trends before they even hashtag trends, like.
Have you seen that trend of showing you created the hashtag and then flexing how many views it got?
I've searched the Bombr hashtag.
Yeah, how'd that go for you?
Pretty good, bro.
Yeah,
but
how many views?
So I don't know. Like I've searched because I've seen the trend. I was like, I'll search Bombr.
Yeah,
because I've always put it on the end of my videos.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, fucking not bad.
Yeah.
But, all right, like fake clout TikTok. Yeah. Like it's good and I appreciate the platform.
It goes like that.
Bro,
Instagram's a bit more.
If you haven't got tens of millions, don't at me because I don't give two shits about your clout. I was talking before. I know a few people, bro, you need a hiding. Shut the fuck up. Yeah. If you're not making money, you're not being a positive thing about it, doing a positive thing about it, don't at me. Yeah. And that's
some of my favorite creators, bro.
Bro, it's a bit of a stigma with platforms like that. And I was talking to Nico about it the other day, because a lot of it's just like, it's a bit icky. Like you're looking at like because that you're famous because of that. Yeah. You're not famous. Yeah.
No, it has been good, but like because I follow like you may have seen him, Sid's Ventures.
Sounds familiar.
He's like just this Aussie bloke, and all he does is take people like on tourist camps. But he just does informational videos on the whole country, right? It's stuff I'd never, ever.
I follow full random pages. I'm into like ancient like
warfare
shit like and shit, and I see stories. I'm hooked.
Yeah. I think it's been good for that. And then you see kids who are just good looking, and you're like, oh, fuck me. And you don't want to tell them because they're so happy at the time because you're getting instant gratification every single second of the day.
Bro, it's not real fulfillment. Like right.
And then it hits them when it just dies off. But you got to offer something.
I didn't get this much amount of likes. Like, bro, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
What can you do positive? Like, don't worry about that.
It's fuck liked.
But that's the whole. That's the only stigma I don't like about these kind of platforms.
Yeah.
Instagram's kind of dying now too.
I've seen that
thing. You got to pump TikTok because TikTok's the next thing.
Yeah.
But
Snapchat's dead.
Snapchat, bro. Fuck's that. Yeah. I use it for family. Yeah. That's about it. We've got a family Snapchat. I'll just send funny shit.
Yeah.
But Snapchat's dead. Facebook's kind of just for videos. I just
Facebook's all paid.
Yeah.
Facebook's all paid. And if you're trying to do organic,
I don't use Bombr for Facebook. I've got a page, but I don't use it.
Yeah, really.
It's dead. Yeah, I don't use it because there's no point.
With your website traffic,
all Instagram, 98%.
98.
Yeah.
Because I'm at
2% just searched, but I think that's still from Insta.
Yeah.
TikTok is actually now taking a percentage. I checked the analytics.
Yeah.
TikTok's taking a percentage, but yeah,
That's mad.
I think it's around 96-98%.
Yeah, that's actually hectic.
Yeah.
Fucking
Because you got to create content. Like, I spend big money on Nick, but he's fucking awesome.
So this is what I was saying. People like, I follow filmmakers, like proper YouTubers, proper filmmakers, not necessarily on TikTok.
Yeah.
People like Nick will never die on social media.
Bro, he's the GOAT.
You can't.
You won't even say he's the GOAT.
Yeah.
He's the fucking GOAT. He just keeps his head down, keeps quiet, humble as fuck.
Some of the shit he comes up with, even for your videos.
Bro, I remember one time
The twisting
he showed me this thing, like, you swipe right, but it's all like molding into one post. I was like, bro, the fuck?
The carousel post. Yeah.
I'm like, fuck yeah, and that's why you pay the money.
Yeah.
Don't be a tight ass. Don't do it half ass. Pay the money for proper content.
Yeah, 100%.
Because that goes a long way. And you see, all brands are starting to get on it now.
Yeah.
But even now, you got a good guy versus fucking Nick.
Yeah.
Pay them more money to get the best.
Yeah.
And that's what I do, bro. And big up to Nick again, bro. My brother, and he's made Bombr as much as I've made Bombr. Like, big ups to him.
Yeah, that's mad. Yeah, even fucking kid in the corner, Kundai and Cameron. God forbid I don't pay him, give him Powerades and chips and shit when we do.
Bro, when you make money, you will.
Fucking.
Bro, we've all been
Cameron, they're first on the payroll, but
100%.
like when you put them in behind the camera and you actually give them a bit of time, some of the shit they come up with, like
100%. So even at the start, Nick didn't want money off me.
Yeah.
He goes, I want to make you the biggest customizer. In Oz.
Who was there much at the time?
No, I saw him OG, bro. I wrote OG in my thing because I knew I was the first, like, search
hold everything. It down. Yeah.
But at the same time, there's a lot of good ones now in Oz, and they're doing well.
Yeah.
But I see if I do a trend like the TNs, for instance, fucking hundreds of them doing it now. But there's enough money to be made. But I would like to be the first one to be known for creating or coming up with.
Yeah.
Like, there's just been a couple of mine where I've seen from elsewhere, but I've just taken it and made it better. That's my goal.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna see it, like if I see something half decent, I'm like, yeah, bro, I can work with that. Let's maybe change it up here.
Yeah.
Let's add this in. Let's use this color. Let's go use this bag.
That's mad.
Yeah, but that's the only thing I had to start used to piss me off, bro, because I started something and it was fresh and new to people, and then every second person want to be a customizer.
Yeah, fuck.
Bro, everyone cops that.
Yeah.
So
come up with something different.
Yeah, just keep pushing, bro. Don't worry about what everyone else is doing.
Yeah. Right. Final thing. Biggest thing you can pass on, like lesson wise. One thing you can pass on to 15-year-old kid from Penrith, not sure what to do, what he wants to do. Biggest lesson you can pass on.
Just give me a goosebumps thinking about it, but don't fucking quit.
Yeah.
Because legit, and I explained this analogy or story, whatever you want to call it, to a few of the youngins. You could be one pickaxe away to the diamond, bruv.
Yeah.
And you might have seen the photo, but I remember seeing this shit when I was younger. You could be one. There's a story in The Alchemist about it, about the gem, and this guy's been looking for this gem his whole life, and he can't fucking find it, bro. He can't do it, but he just keeps chipping away, and then one rock just falls to him, and it's that fucking gem.
Yeah.
Don't give up.
Yeah.
Don't give up. And just accept everything for what it is, because it all happens for you, not against you.
Yeah.
That's all I can give, bro, to the young'uns.
Yeah.
And you be sweet. Stay positive and keep chipping.
Yeah. Yeah.
Keep chipping away.
Bro, one thing if I can say anything, one thing I learned is like discipline.
Yeah, discipline, man.
Yeah, write down 3 things in the morning or the night before, whatever it is. I just write down 3 major things. No, like I'm chubby as fuck, so now the first 4 is work out, and then the next 2 will be something like with Helos. Be like, all right, just sort out your not post tomorrow. Just sort out what you're gonna do for the week.
Yeah,
just sort it out. And then that's a task. And then obviously, I've got to go to work still. And then 3rd, figure out something else that can help you get ahead. Like whether it be reading, just something. Bro, that's changed.
Bro, 100%.
Been doing that for 6 months. My life came out tenfold
We're
since.
in a good time. We're in a good period where people want to be better than what they are or what they're told to be. And it's just doing those things like you said. But like, man, manifestation, do all that shit, keep it to yourself. Like, write shit down, keep it to yourself. Got an idea, keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
Until it happens.
Yeah.
Until that thing has actually happened.
Yeah.
Then you can explain.
Read, Think and Grow Rich.
Bro, read, Think and Grow Rich. Read The Alchemist.
Yeah.
Read fucking all the old Stoics. Having no attachment to what you do. But yeah. Yeah, bro.
Nice.
Fucking
All right,
good. Thank you for having me.
No worries.
And I'm grateful to be the first.
Yeah, you'll be on again.
Yeah, but 100%.
We'll get you on with Nick here. Get you on with Cam.
Yeah, fucking Cam. He'll be one talking of you. Love you, Cam. Little shit.
Yeah, we do love you. Yeah, so this is brought to you by Helos & Co. HelosandCo.com, Helos & Co on Instagram. Bombr, where do they find all your stuff?
Just Insta, bro.
Yeah.
Just hit me up Insta, TikTok, whatever. Yeah, I'm not too fussed.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you to all my customers and supporters
Yeah.
for what you do for me and the brand. And I'll continue to give back. And for the area as well. Love you all.
That's Matt. First episode done. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.